Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Fancy Fit Review. Unlike the Fancy Sip Review, where I'm drinking flavored malt beverages and energy drinks, I thought I would try something new with this new series that I'm starting, the Fancy Fit Review. On this, I may start reviewing protein bars and things like that, but today I'm going to be trying BSN Syntha 6 Mint Chocolate Chip. Now, BSN is a company that has been around for a while. Back in the 2000s and probably the 90s, they were advertising with the UFC. I remember this brand advertising on the mats of the UFC, but now they're making these tasty drinks, not unlike Ghost and ISO 100, but this is going to be a Coldstone inspired drink. So let's see what's in this, and let's compare this to other companies. The nutrition facts on this are 25 grams per serving, 47 grams, which is one scoop. Calories 200, total fat 6 grams, 8%. Saturated fat 2 grams, 10%. Cholesterol 75 milligrams, which is 25%. That is a pretty high amount. Sodium 140 milligrams, 6%. Total carbohydrates 14 grams, 5%. Dietary fiber 7 grams, 25%. So that's pretty good. Total sugar, 3 grams, included 1 gram, 22 grams of protein in this, 44% of your daily amount of protein. Calcium, you're getting 170 milligrams at 15%. Iron, 0.4 milligrams, 2%. Potassium, 230 milligrams, 4%. Phosphorus, 140 milligrams, 10%. Magnesium, 15 milligrams at 4%. The ingredients in this drink are going to be protein matrix compound of whey protein concentrate, calcium caseinate, hydrolyzed whey protein concentrate, whey protein isolate, micellar casein, I butchered that, milk protein isolate, polydextrose, creamer, sunflower oil, so you are getting a sunflower oil, corn syrup, which is also not great, solids, sodium caseinate, mono and diglycerides, dipotassium, I butchered that, and tricalcium phosphate, soy lecithin, tocopherol, I don't even know what that is, chocolate cookie crumbs, which is the junk food part of this, sugar, rice flour, cocoa, processed with alkali, canola oil, salt, MCT powder, medium chain triglycerides, silicone dioxide, maltodextrin, natural and artificial flavors. I mean, geez, with all that stuff in there, and I'm finally getting to the artificial flavors. Lecithin. Cellulose gum, blue one, salt, sucralose, isulafame, potassium, and yellow 5. I butchered a lot of that. Usually when I'm reviewing energy drinks, it's so much easier to know what you're saying, but as this is my first Fancy Fit review, oh man, I butcher that. So this does contain milk and soy, obviously. We read the ingredients. Manufactured by Bioengineering Supplements and Nutrition, Inc., 3500 Lacey Road, Suite 1200, Downers Grove, Illinois. So that's everything that's in this. You are getting 10 grams of essential amino acids, naturally occurring EAAS, muscle recovery, which that's not really a thing, 200 calories, so it's not a lot, it's not a little, and it supports muscle building. So this is what the bottle looks like. It's just like a red bottle. See, this has been around forever. I remember when I used to first buy protein powders back in the 2000s. I always remember this red bottle, and they kept the color. I mean, this is very memorable. This seems to be like one of the beginner protein supplements. Again, this was promoted with the UFC, so a lot of people might have watched the UFC, got involved in mixed martial arts, and this was their go-to. Nowadays, it seems like people are buying Whey Gold Standard And if you have money, ISO 100. So again, this is the front of this. Here is the nutrition facts, which is honestly more important than the front of it. Here's the ingredients. And finally, if you are interested, you can pause the screen and you can read this yourself. It's like I'm palming a basketball. So with all that out of the way, let's open this up. Let's make a protein drink with this, and I'll let you know how it tastes. I am going to be using a Mets shaker bottle, as well as using 1 cup of milk to review this. I am not going to be reviewing this with water because, I mean, this is a junk food protein powder. I might as well get my flavor out of it. And I am a Mets fan, and it is a shame that we did not get that Japanese pitcher who decided to go to the Dodgers along with Ohtani, but I don't know. That's just how baseball works. So it does smell a lot like a mint chocolate chip ice cream, which is good. I mean, this is going to be one of the more, unhealthy or one of the more unhealthy protein powders, but this is kind of more of a alternative treat to actually eating ice cream. There's a little bit of bonus ASMR for you if you can possibly fall asleep to a shaker bottle sound. So I'm going to give this a pour into the fancy sip glass right now. So the drink's consistency is that of a melted mint chocolate chip ice cream, which is exactly what I'm looking for. This is Coldstone. It is a mall brand ice cream store, but I've never actually had Coldstone, but it seems kind of expensive. I mean, the fact that I can get an expensive ice cream in protein powder form is a good selling point. This smells exactly like mint chocolate chips, so I'm going to give this a sip and let you know what I think about it. When I said a sip, I did not think it was going to be that tasty. So with the review of this, I will say that this is a very mint chocolate tasting protein drink, but as you can see at the bottom, that seems to be where most of the chocolate chip seems to go. I don't know. I don't know. That seems like a kind of an issue in which this is going to get stuck at the bottom of your shaker bottle. And although the mint chocolate is very good, you can't really get the chocolate chips, which, chewing on them, they taste really good. I mean, if there was some way in which they could make the chocolate chip able to, blend in a way in which it would be floating in the middle instead of sinking at the bottom, This would probably be one of the best protein drinks out there in terms of taste, not in terms of actual nutrition or anything like that. But also the price is kind of expensive, but it is a very tasty protein supplement. In terms of flavor, I would give this a 8 out of 10. I do think it's one of the better tasting protein powders that I've had. Again, the knock on this is the fact that the chocolate chip goes to the bottom, kind of erasing 50% of the flavor profile of this, but it is a very tasty protein powder. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to do more fancy fit reviews in the future. And I don't think the Mets are ever going to be good again after losing out on both of the Japanese players. Thank you so much for watching this video, and goodbye.